As promised, we have Van Fuller, who's from the Mid-Bay Bridge Authority. He is also our Military Affairs Chairman for the Military Affairs Committee. Welcome, Van. How are you today?
Very good. Thank you so much.
It's great to have you on board. I guess I've already answered my first question. What company are you with? But tell me a little bit about how you got involved with the Niceville-Valpy Chamber.
The Mid-Bay Bridge Authority has been members of the Chamber for probably since its inception, over 20 years.
At least, yeah.
The Authority believes it very important to be engaged in the community and really understand what's going on in the community and be a part of the community and participate. And so we've been members of the Chamber as well as the Military Affairs Committee. If you think about just the Panhandle of Florida, think of the military presence in the Panhandle in terms of a center of gravity of what we do in the United States military, from a strong Navy presence in Pensacola and the home of naval aviation to the west. And if you go east, and you've got Panama City with the home of air-to-air aviation with the F-22 there,
sure.
and the naval research area over there in Panama City. And then right here in our area, the biggest military reservation in the whole Department of Defense is right here, holding, anchored in Okaloosa County. And it's very important to the economy, very important to the commercial development of the area, very important to take care of the people who come and serve their country and raise their right hand to do that. And so the Military Affairs Committee is there to support that.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, being an old retired EOD guy, that we just moved the EOD Memorial from Indian Head, Maryland to our backyard, which to us is Mecca. That's huge.
It's right down Range Road from our office.
It really is. It's right
and
there.
Dave, I did not know that, but I'll share with you. You know, my son is a recently graduated EOD officer.
Is he really? God bless him.
He graduated in May, and he is now the EOD Flight Commander at Aviano Air Base.
That is fantastic. That is amazing. Good stuff. Good stuff. Does the Military Affairs Committee have a completely different mission than the Chamber, or is it all?
Oh, it's all rolled up under the Chamber, and it is there to support the Chamber's primary mission that it has to provide to support the community, make Niceville, Valparaiso a good place to work, to do business, and to raise a family.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so we're tailored right in with that to engage with the military and to support them and to understand what's going on both the mission side as well as the personal or the family side, so that we can react within the community and within the businesses to support them.
And how fantastic. You got a vested interest in all this, for sure.
Yeah.
Tell me, as the MAC chair, do you have, what are your goals for this year?
You know, generally speaking, my primary job right out of the chute has been to run a meeting and to try to build a program for the year to support the membership, and to support the Chamber. And we try to do that several different ways. The first is to make sure that we provide programs that provide members with a sense of what goes on at the installations and what the military units are doing and what the demands on them are.
A little transparency sure goes a long way.
Oh, certainly.
Makes good neighbors, doesn't it?
Understand what the initiatives are in the units and how we, outside the gates of the installations, can support that as well. One thing that through last year's program that I didn't really notice that much, that we're trying to get a little information on this year, is what are spouses and families going through, and what are the things that we can do as a community to help them as well.
Sure.
Not only to structure a community to where a military family will choose to live, but once in the community, what are the needs they have when the military member may be deployed or may be on a mission or otherwise, and how can the community support that as well?
We really want them to be comfortable knowing that their family's being well taken care of. And our community has always been so very supportive, but but I think if we don't stay vigilant on that,
excellent.
They'll lose that message.
I don't think those of us who have served in the military and live in this community ever forget where we came from.
No.
And so it is a very military-friendly community. We just want to make sure it is one of the best.
Do you have some specific events already planned for this year?
Yeah, there is generally the meetings and the programs. We do have, we had the 96 Operations Group Commander come out and talk about operation tests and evaluation and research and development, some things they're doing on the range for munitions and flight tests. We do have an intelligence officer coming out from Hurlburt Field this week to talk to us a little bit about ISIS and what's going on there and the advent of ISIS. We've got the 823rd Red Horse Squadron out of Hurlburt coming to talk about their mission and what they do around the world, and why it's important to have construction units in the United States Air Force, and one of the premier ones are stationed right here in our area.
Sure.
And then looking also to have some tours to the military installations to get an appreciation. After you hear a little bit about the mission, in the context of a meeting, you really kind of reinforce that. We're getting hands-on, eyes on what's going on, and we'd love to see some of the new houses that are being developed and built out at the installations as part of the housing privatization and
absolutely.
So it's really what we're doing.
I know the committee also supports the military in many other ways. Can you share a little bit about?
Well, we do try to give back. There are a couple events hosted annually by our Military Affairs Committee to say thank you, both to the leadership as well as to the line. And we're looking to the line of the force, and we're looking this year to do a bit bigger event than we've done in the past. And that's something we're really getting on initial planning. Maybe we'll be able to even partner with some of the other chambers and their MACs to maybe even make this thing a bigger hit, but we really haven't opened up those conversations yet. But we'd like to do something bigger this year. It
sounds like you guys really got a whole lot on your plate. I've actually been to quite a few of those wonderful appreciation days, and they really are appreciated. You know, a lot of folks are. Especially the younger folks on base that are stuck here.
Oh, certainly.
And not from around this area, and it's nice to be able to reach out and touch those.
Yeah, just like a military mission, you know, we're trying to do our mission planning up front to kind of understand what's best and what would make the most impact with the airmen out of the
institute. Sure, reach as many as we can in the best way possible.
Yes, sir.
That sounds fantastic. Sounds like the MAC's very busy. Is there anything else that you'd like to share about the MAC or about your business?
No, sir, not off the top of my head. I would offer that we also try to support the Okaloosa County's Economic Development Corporation's defense support initiatives and help them any way we can. And we've recently advocated for, they're putting together a package to nominate the community as an outstanding defense community for an award there. So we're trying to pitch in and help there.
Well, that would be awesome.
Yeah. So
well, we know it is, so it'd be nice to get the award to go with it, right?
Yes, sir. But it's great to be in the Panhandle. It's great to be right here, centered there in Okaloosa County with the finest military force the world's ever seen, and whatever we can do for them is our mission.
Yeah, we want to thank the Mid-Bay Bridge Authority for giving you the opportunity to come and
certainly
do all this volunteer work for us and for the military, and try and build those bridges between the community and the folks inside the fence.
Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it.
God bless. We sure do appreciate what you're doing. I have a couple quick announcements before we go away. The March breakfast will be Wednesday, March 9th at 7:30 at the Niceville Community Center. The March sponsor is Heart of the Bride Ministries. Remember, the breakfast $5 cash or $6 on your credit card at the door. Multi-Chamber Business Expo is Tuesday, March 15th, 4 to 7 p.m. at the Emerald Coast Convention Center. Everybody who's anybody is going to be there, hundreds and hundreds of folks, so make sure you show up for that. Annual Chamber Golf Classic is going to be Friday, April 29th at 12 at the Rocky Bayou Country Club. If you'd like more information, give the Chamber a call, 678-2323. Of course, it's always a great time to join the Chamber. Give your business a jump start. We are celebrating 60 years of helping you keep it local. So if you're not a member and you'd like to, give us a call, 678-2323. God bless you all, and we'll look forward to seeing you next month.